5'9" plus size beauty. It's me, Joyce, and my face is so dry. Y'all know what I'm finna use. Y'all should be used to it by now. The e.l.f. eye cream. And why do I keep forgetting to put my nail on my middle finger? I do not know. All I have to do is glue it back on, but for some reason, I forget every time I'm finna sit down and record. And my face is like, oh my God, bless you, my darling. I am so wet. I just got this dress out of the mail from SHEIN. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. But first, you know I gotta do my skincare. Wait a minute now. There it go. I'm finna say, where is my Bounce Serum from e.l.f.? Remember I told y'all, I don't know why y'all don't believe me, that I love e.l.f. products. I spend my own money on these products. Don't have a problem with that. I would like to get PR from e.l.f. But y'all, I had got this in that little small travel size set. But now, I got the whole large full size bottle. Baby, my skin is screaming, yes. Give it some nourishment, Joyce. Give it nourishment. And then I'm going over it with some gel moisturizer. Now, I had a subscriber. I don't know if they're new. But they said, they gave me some constructive criticism. And they said that is Zoe up there scratching child. That's why y'all hear that little knocking. That's her. But they said, Joyce, Zoe, cut it out. They said, we like for you to talk in videos. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start making my videos. It's gonna be a little longer, but I'm gonna start talking. Now, I could just do a voiceover, but I get what that person is saying. I know, even oily people need to moisturize. Even oily people. Oh. Do not forget to put your sunscreen. I know y'all get tired of hearing it, but you're gonna thank me later when you get older, because you need to take, we got melanin that bars us from sun rays, but you still need sunscreen, baby. And the sunscreen I use is e.l.f. Sun Touchable, invisible sunscreen, so it's not gonna mess with your makeup. I have worn this Sun Touchable so many times, and it also has a blurring primer inside of it. So you got a primer and a sunscreen, and I don't rub this in, I pat it in. You have a blurring sunscreen and primer all in one. You don't see, you know, sunscreen usually leaves that white cast on. You don't see a white cast. What's going on right there? I got my hair tied down because I'm just gonna wear it slick back ponytail today. But let me let this sink in, and then we'll be right back to start on the brows. Okay, so now, y'all, I'm not going to put this on the screen, but y'all know how I use and what products I use to do my brows. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'll be back after this portion, okay? Because y'all have seen me do the brows 101 times. Unless you want to see it. Okay, You talked me into it. Elf Brow Lift. Now, to be honest with y'all, I did purchase this Elf Wow Brow in brunette, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out. And so, I mean, if it's not broke, then why go and try and fix it? And I love this brow lift. I think I've had it at least a year. Told y'all the story about that. And I just love it. Now, I need to go in there and do my little brows, but I don't feel like it. Because you can tell where my hair is growing in. But, you know, sometimes I get lazy about stuff like that. And I do want them to grow back in. Oh, I gotta put some lip oil on. Elf lip oil. The lips was dry. The lips were dry too, but not anymore. Suffice it to say, I'm in a very good mood. And I just am. I hope it rubs off on y'all. Y'all know I'm using the Lock On liner and brow cream in espresso. From who? Say it with me now. Elf. I didn't think y'all might have wanted to see me do my brows, but you know, sometimes I don't know. I just said at first I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna do that off screen. And maybe I will cut this section off and put it in a short. They don't have to be perfect, y'all, because we're gonna do what? Sculpt them with a concealer. And make sure at the beginning of your brow that you blend it out so they don't look so stark, you know? Now, I know that's thick. It starts out thick. But that's why you use your concealer. And if you have brows, then try and go with your normal shape. If you don't have brows, one of my friends here on YouTube, Miss Dovey Milton, she had the little stencil to put her brows on, and that's a good idea as well if you don't have natural brows for whatever reason. For whatever reason, if you don't have them, you can always use the stencil. Y'all seen the stencils? I think you can get stencils actually from like Ross, any drugstore. They do sell those little stencils. Yeah. So I kind of got a shape, and now I'm gonna go in with Elf Hydrating Camo Concealer, and we're just going to carve out the brow. Just to get it to where you want it. Sorry if I'm not speaking. You know, you have to consecrate. You have to consecrate when you're doing your brows. I don't know about y'all, but I know I have to, so I can get them. They're not gonna ever be twins, but you know, if I can get them like first cousins, that'd be okay. You know, I'm serious. If I can get them in the same family, then I'll take that. And then when you do that, you just pull the concealer on down. You can actually go above and carve that out too. See, that one's a little thicker, so I want to bring it down some. If y'all say me, I did a video, or I was teaching a class over there at Beauties, and girl, I was not dressed to impress, and I had to turn that camera on so I could show them something as far as content planning. And I was like, here's the catfisher. Somebody called me a catfish. I was like, don't you see me before I put the makeup on in the videos? I always bring it up because it's just so ludicrous. Just so ludicrous, child. I mean, some people will say any and everything about you if they don't like you. That's the nature of the beast of YouTube, child. Nobody. And I do mean nobody. I'm looking for a brush specifically for... Now, where are you? Where's the brush? Did I put it up over here? I have a concealer brush that I use specifically for this portion, and I don't see it. There it is. I knew if it had been a snake, it would have bit me. But so you just spread it out, blend it out as much as you can. As much as you can. Now we're gonna be using an e.l.f. palette today, the e.l.f. Classics palette, and I have used it like 3 times, y'all, and I have fallen in love with it, so much so till I went on e.l.f. and put the second palette in my cart, because we will be bringing her home too. What is my fascination with e.l.f. products? I'm not sure. I've just been on the e.l.f. kick, and they've been coming out with some great products. You know, they just came out with the Sauve Glam foundation, satin foundation, and when I tell you, I've worn it 3 different times, but the first time I wore it, I had to use a good amount of it because of the way it was with me using a brush on it, right? And the next time I did it with a sponge, it turned out 100% better. I'm trying not to make it so stark in there. Okay, next, I had used this in a video that I recently uploaded, and this is the e.l.f. It's e.l.f. e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in orange. Melanated girls, if you are on the darker side of your melanation, you should use orange. If you're on the lighter side of your melanation, use peach. It's about color theory. That's why I'm telling you all. So you see this dark? I'm gonna use that. And then I'm gonna use it on the side of my nose. Now, and right here on the side of my mouth. You don't have to do this. It's an extra step, but I want to. Just because I can. That's why. So I'm gonna take a little brush And I'm gonna pat it out. It's called color correcting. If you have some dark spots, you can always color correct. And you just blend it out. Just blend it out. And if you have those dark, huge dark circles, then I would implore you to do color correcting. You know? And when you do color correcting, it just minimizes the dark, your dark imperfections, and allows you to have a different palette to work with. I know y'all don't usually see me do this, but at first I didn't have it. I didn't have that color corrector. But now that I have it, yeah, I'm gonna use it. Let me see, what do I want to use? Let me use this Morphe setting powder on my lids to set my lids. Why was I finna put it on my color corrector? No, we're putting it on the ice, girl. We're putting it on the ice. And that's just so your concealer on your eyes doesn't move. Now, if you used a eyeshadow primer, then it would dry down. But I don't like eyeshadow primers because I like the concealer better. That's the reason why I use concealer instead of the eyeshadow primer. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. You do what you want to do with yours, and I'll do what I want to do with mine. Now, let's get into this palette. I need to go back and actually do a swatch fest on this. Y'all, this is the perfect classic, like it says classic, but it's the perfect beginner palette for people that don't usually do their eyeshadow, because it has so many neutrals in there, and it just gives you an abundance of neutral ways. Now, you know, I always like to start out with a transition color, so I'm going to use Truffle. And I've explained to y'all about the transition. The transitional color is the color that you use that's most like your skin tone. And it helps balance out when you put different color eyeshadows on. And it actually helps you with not having those stark colors. It helps you with gradation. So you see how it looks, right? So that's why I like using a transition color. And this palette has so many different browns in it. That's why I like it. So I have plenty of transition colors to choose from, right? And then let's see. Let me see what colors I have in here. I want a neutral look because I have so many colors in my dress. So I'm gonna go in with, I could use either Black Cherry or Noir, but I'm not gonna use Noir. I'll use Muse because it's a dark brown and that's what I want. And you always, this is what I do. I always take my dark browns to create a crease because I have hooded lids. And I've talked about that before, having hooded lids. And that's how I create the illusion of me having an actual crease, right? Right. So that's what I'm doing now. And I make that little fold because mine's is down here. I want it to go up a little bit, so that's why I do it. And then you can get in there. Once you place that color, you can do the windshield wiper, or you can do small circles. Am I going too fast? I'm just a talking. Y'all wanted me to talk. But yeah, I do this so much that it doesn't really take a lot. And like I said, I pat it in, and then I do the windshield wiper motion. Or now you have to keep going over it, and you know why? Because when you do that blending, you lose some of the color payoff. So sometimes you might have to go in there a couple of times, 3 times or more, just to build that color back up. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. And now usually I would use a highlighted color, but I don't want to use a highlighted color on my mobile lid. I want a color more more close to, I might just go in Darling. I'm wiping off one of my brushes. I think I'm gonna use Darling because, like I said, I want it to be very natural. You know, I don't really need a lot of frills and thrills with this eyeshadow look. And so that's gonna make it, this is like an everyday look. You don't have exorbitant colors. You just have neutrals. And then you can spice it up with the highlighter color. Let me find my other brush. I haven't been over here in a couple of days, so things are not like I usually put them. So I'm gonna use cream and just to hit that brow bone. And then I'm gonna be through with the eye look. Everyday makeup look. And you can actually time yourself doing it. The more you do it, the faster it happens, right? Let me wipe this off because I don't want residue. But if you do this, I'm going back in Truffle. And the reason I'm going in Truffle is to go back over where there are harsh lines, right? Because where I put that highlight and where I put the darker brown, that way. Now, I'll be back for real this time. I'm going to put my lashes on and put my lashes on, and then we'll do the face and stuff like that. All right, so we've got the lashes on. Now, I'm going to put this e.l.f. Soft Glam satin finish on, but I'm going to speed through it. So, okay? All right.
If I close my eyes, I'll probably end up dreaming about you. But then again, if I stay up, I might call you on the phone and say that I want you, I need you. or some other lie to boost your ego up. So you come here running, but your head in all the wrong directions. And please me, like when we were together, and you said you never leave. It's real until we realize our love is just a daydream. It's real until we realize we're stuck in the clouds on a horse of wings and silly things. When will we wake up? When will we?
So now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Y'all have seen me use it in videos before, but like I said, someone mentioned that they would like me to talk a little bit more in the videos. And so this is a Japanese brush that I got from either Ross or Marshall's. And I love this brush for when I put on bronzer because it's light, but it also allows you to get some product on there, but it shears it out so it's not so dark or so muddy. So and hopefully you all can see it. I usually start back here and bring it up because when you first lay your brush down, that's where the most of the product starts or lands, so that's why I put it back there. And so I'm gonna sweep this backwards into the hairline. Ooh, it's so pretty already. I see you, little e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. That's why I've been loving their products, man. e.l.f. has stepped their game up. They're not the only brand that I like, though. You know, I got to put something down here to hide this little double chin. Y'all know Zoe's over there looking at me. And you know what I do? I take the exact same brush that I take every time because for some reason this is an e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. blending brush. And I dip in it just like I dipped the other one. And this is the one I do for my nose contour. It gets you some product, but it doesn't get a lot. And then it blends also. I don't know why Zoe watches me do my makeup. I guess because I'm on this side of my Target shelves and she can't see me. She can hear me, but she can't see me. So she's just sitting over there looking. Sitting right over there looking. Y'all want to see? So that's Zoe. And just going to blend it down. And you want to blend it. Sometimes I don't blend it enough. I don't know what it is. Doing my makeup just puts me in a good mood. I don't know how it does for y'all, but yeah. Puts me in a darn good mood. I don't know why. I'm using the One Size Patrick Ta Ultra Pink. And this is the top. And I've been using this more than just the regular or other colors for setting my under eye, because the ultra pink or the pink setting powders are supposed to give you that blurring effect. And I bought it in the Morphe brand, but this Patrick Tar brand is where I actually saw a difference. That's where I actually saw a difference. Now, another way I contour my nose is coming down the side. Like that. Did y'all see it? Yeah. Let me see. And okay. Now, if you want to do it on the side, sometimes I don't do this step, but if you want a crisp look after you've put your bronzer or contour cream on, then you can do it on the side too. Like so. Wow. Okay. I might need to change my name to Miss Catfish. I mean, now I see why they say, yeah, I start out from looking one way, and instead of you saying I'm catfishing though, just say you really did a beat. She really did a beat. Did I do I don't think I did my concealer under my eyes. You know what? I just did the, oh wow. All I used was that, the e.l.f. color corrector. I've put powder on it now. Hold on, I can do, wait a minute. Girl, how did you forget to put your concealer on? But obviously I didn't need it with that color corrector. That's crazy. Wow. That color corrector did it though, didn't it? Was it I used the sponge. Wow. That color correct, look under my eyes. I did not use my concealer this time. Up under the eyes. I just used the color corrector. Okay. Okay. Now, what color? Ooh, bronze bombshell. I was wanting to use the e.l.f. camouflage. I just pushed that down in there. Oh man. So I have them all right here. Let's see, can I get this out? Okay. I think I've used the bronze bombshell color one time. It's number 4. Sorry. I have another Japanese brush that I only use for these liquid concealer. Liquid blushes. Oh, she's so cute. Y'all, this is the next videos y'all will see. I picked up all 9 of them. If I never buy another blush this year, I have 9 liquid blushes to play with. And put some up here. And I'm going to use the Fenty Liquid Kilowatt in the color Honey Hottie. I'm still sitting over here baffled that I didn't use under eye concealer. That's what I am. Take this because it is serious. It's like liquid gold. Take it and spread it out on your hand. It's like, I told y'all it's like liquid gold. Put some more on. Gotta put some more on. That color corrector did, oh wow, okay. That color corrector acted as a freaking concealer and I am blown away. It really did. It really did. It acted like a concealer. And I put that powder on top of it and it was like magic. Okay. Let me see what else. Anything else I want to use? No. Okay. You know I'm going to use my favorite, Sephora. Oh, wow. I'm stunned. I do have another one of these micro smooth powders in my cart for Sephora. I'm just waiting on some coins to come through here. If you want to support the channel, you will see down in the description box my Cash App information. That's if you want to support. I already got a box of makeup over here that I got to do a review on or a haul on. I'm still sitting here shocked that I didn't put the concealer on. I did not use the concealer under the eye. Sorry, y'all. There's people in front of my window talking. You know, these children out of school. Now, the reason I keep going up in there because I want to blend this area where I do my contour for my nose. I try and blend it down as much as I can. Okay, now we're going to spray. First, look, I have the e.l.f. one. I use that after I use my Morphe one. The Morphe one is my favorite and is my go-to. And I use the Morphe one first because it knocks the dust off as far as like the powderiness of the products that I use, right? Got my little fan, let me turn it on. But then if you want to lock down your makeup for, what is it, $7? I think the Hydro Grip spray from e.l.f. is $7. I could be wrong. That locks your makeup in for real, for real. I've tried it several times, and after I put my makeup on, see, my makeup can still transfer with the Morphe one. I just like the way it sprays. But this one, the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, y'all, this locks, and you can tell I've been using it. This locks your foundation, your makeup. It locks it on. So, move. And it sets it so well. Now, while that's setting, let me wipe my lips off because, and there's a nasty fly in here that is going to die. So I took that lip oil off and, excuse you, leave me alone. Sephora. This one is in the color Mesquite. Yeah, Mesquite. I've been using Mesquite a lot. I think I'm gonna have to go back and re-up. Are you not going up? I'm finna say. I think this one is my favorite, like, summertime color. I've been loving Mesquite. Now, y'all know, okay, y'all haven't seen the video out yet, but there's a video coming out, and I gotta use, let me see. I got a video out with these 5 sun boss glosses. I'm trying to see. Number 1? Are we gonna use number 1? I think I'm gonna use number 1. And I'll tell you in the description box or in the comment section which one is number 1. I like her. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Oh. I gotta blend in my lashes. Sephora Lift. Blends in my lashes with these. That lash didn't sit down all the way, but you can't tell. I could tell though. Let me go put my accessories on. Then we're gonna get into this dress. Be right back. Now, here's the dress I just got in the mail today from SHEIN. Y'all, I thought it was gonna be like a cotton, but it is. Can you hear that? I have on a, what's the name, bra? A bandeau. But I'm being real lazy today, so all I'm gonna wear with it is this little side pack and my little shoes that I picked up from Target that make my feet feel better, and that's it. Now, I was thinking actually, could I wear this with them and my pink purse? But it's not hot pink, so that wouldn't go. Let's see, what else could I wear? I could wear a black purse with it, one of my black purse, and these little shoes. But these are so comfortable. This is gonna be a on the go, just yeah. I'm not even gonna wear a necklace with it. I just want to be comfortable. It's hot here in Texas. It is hot, but with this dress, you can actually move it over and stuff like that. I'll put the link to it. I also have a coupon code for SHEIN. Hair is pulled to the back with the little knot back there, and that's gonna be it. I was wondering, did it have pockets? It doesn't have pockets, but y'all, it feels so light and it's so colorful. I think I got this dress for $5 off of SHEIN. So this is what it's gonna be today. Y'all see that box down there? That's some new makeup. But I just wanted to come and let y'all know. She cute. Plus size and all. Big girl and all. Now that little bandeau could have did a little bit more support, but we're gonna let it go. This is it. Okay? Stay tuned for pictures.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever about you.